I have the smokes ready. Should be fine. I have the chip. I know what I need to deal with and how to deal with that. There's basically two of them though, from what I recall. Just two, right? From what I recall, just two. They're both busy. I can deploy a smoke, take them out without a hitch. Let's check around this corner to make sure that I'm not missing out on anyone or anything. Wait, was there some spell healing over here that I couldn't pick up at the time because I was full on syringes? I don't know. Not that it matters. Look, I know I would be able to take out at least one of them. And then run around. Oh, it's tempted. It's tempted. It's tempting to do that. Just go. Ah, oh, whatever. If it is so tempting, why don't I just do it? And it's over. Yeah, it seems a little exploitative, I know. But hey, it works. Is it though? There's also many ways that are also much simpler. It's shooting them in the head, not more exploitative. Seriously. There's so many ways I could dispatch them. And what am I even gaining? It's mostly the fun of actually taking them out via stealth. That's what I'm getting out of the entire experience. So, I know. The fact that I can retreat behind those curtains, those shutters, may seem convenient, but so what? I think it's perfectly fine for it to be convenient. I don't have to inconvenience myself every single step of the way. And well, if it is at all possible to retreat, then I guess I might as well just retreat that short distance. Otherwise, I guess it would be possible for you to be forced to lose them. And if it was possible to drag them out to any arbitrary location and have them stuck there looking for you, you could just kite them away from any given location and then just corral them to some spot. Instead of, you know, having them around where they want to patrol. So that would also be bad. Having them leashed serves a purpose. Alright, never mind any of that. I'm looking for Harrison, I'm looking for O'Neill. Never mind the technicalities.
Scanning for Unity cerebral chip. Please wait. Unity cerebral chip detected. Entry authorized.
I figured it would make...
Hope I can still catch up with Hoffman and O'Neill.
Sebastian, do you honestly believe it was O'Neill, and do you honestly believe Hoffman's with him? I'm fairly confident it's just Teddy playing tricks on everyone, but... if I'm wrong and it was genuinely O'Neill? No, it doesn't make sense. Once again, it was very weirdly phrased. Like, oh, why would you call me? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? And Sebastian went, hold on, that's out of character for him. Why would he do that? If it just turns out, oh, it was O'Neill all along, well, I'll be mighty relieved. Quite frankly, that's the outcome I want. Instead of the outcome I expect. A horrible, gruesome one. Well, they're both dead. And Sykes, believe it or not, presumably also dead. Failed to get out. That's my suspicion at the very least. Everyone's basically done for. With the exception of Esmeralda, who's still kicking out there. As far as I know. Cold burn hazard. Ooh. I like the idea of blowing this up. Freezing the haunted. You know what I'm thinking? Oh no. But yes, you presumably do know what I'm thinking. And you're presumably thinking it too. How many of these are gonna get up? The worst part, of course, is that that's obvious, that's predictable. They'll know you'll be thinking that, and they'll want you thinking that. So they don't have to they don't actually have to threaten you. All they have to do is place that thought at the back of your mind. That's it. Just pass through the security gate and search for Hoffman and O'Neill. Pull down in case of fire. This presumably reconnects to the other one. Okay, why? What is this? Why this place? It's a weird side corridor.
Voices.
They could be in the Tilford lab for all I know. I might get a cutscene if I get close by. Look at the candles, come on. Everything is just... It's an ambush. It screams ambush. I have to maintain situational awareness. I have to know where things are. I have to... I won't be able to easily navigate this. But yes, there's one little lever for the fire alarm I can pull over there, and there's another one here. I'm not gonna pull those. I'll presumably activate the sprinklers, but to what end? Well, I know what I would want to what I would want to fight this way. That's presumably, you know, Myra's gooey form. If that happens, well, I'm pulling those things. Okay, Sebastian, what now? Teddy?
Please stop! Don't let him control you!
Just listen. Listen. His voice will tell you.
You've got to resist him!
Hoffman, stand back.
No! He doesn't know what he's doing!
It's Hoffman! Run! Alright, you piece of...
Don't!
Leave him!
What do you mean, Liam?
Stay back.
Hoffman, stay! Leave him alone! He's gotta go! It's too late for him! It was O'Neill. That's the worst part. This is where I'll get the flamethrower. O'Neill, why?
Stay out of my way, Sebastian.
You've been...
O'Neill, what happened?
Theodore showed me the way. I am his now. I helped him hide,
Where is he?
and in exchange, he gave me a new life.
You...
A life as a slave.
You'll never understand. For that, you'll burn!
Okay, fire alarms it is. O'Neill, I'm so sorry this had to happen to... Oh!
Gotta put the flames out.
Get out of here. He commands that I take care of you.
I think...
You can either die or change like me.
Oh, I can switch them now, okay. Well, Liam... I'm sorry it had to come to this, but I don't have much of a choice. I hope these things don't start to rise.
Yes, Father Theodore. I told him.
And what did he say?
I'm not weak anymore, Sebastian. I won't go down easy. It's gonna take more than that to stop me.
I have more than that. That was stupid of me. Don't stand next to a wall if he's got AoE like that. Yeah, pull this.
I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise.
Liam, you weak-willed fool. I knew you were a coward, but this... Oh, that was so stupid of me.
Let the flames consume you.
What are you, Ragnaros, all of a sudden? Come on. Alright, the Fire Lord. See what you're made of. I'm not trying to get out of here, I'm trying to kill you.
Yes, Father Theodore. I told him.
But he wouldn't listen. Damn it! Come on, I pressed the wrong buttons. Ugh. Sebastian, healing time.
Stop fighting.
I'm sorry, Liam.
That's it. I'm done playing with you.
You were playing with me?
You must be cleansed. I'm sorry, Master. I won't let him get away. I promise.
It's not up to you exactly. I'm not letting you take me. Liam, I'm sorry you're gonna die.
Stop running.
I'm not gonna stop running. I'm gonna make you stop chasing though. Oh, he hates the smoke.
That might have stopped me before.
Whoa!
You're gonna pay for that. Yes, Father Theodore. I told him.
Yeah. But he wouldn't listen.
Damn it! I'm weak anymore, Sebastian. I won't go down easy. Run all you want. You can't get out of here.
I'm not getting out of here, Liam. I'm not running. You poor fool. Take the flamethrower off of him. She did care for him, didn't she?
Thank you, Sebastian.
I'm sorry.
Finally, free from his voice,
He's going to die, isn't he? There's no other way.
from my fears. I was so scared.
It's alright now, Liam. It's gonna be fine.
You've got to stop him.
I will.
I can't stop him if I can't find him, O'Neill.
He knows where he is. Right.
He phase shifted. He's not here. Not anywhere.
How do I defeat him? How?
The machine in the room next door. You've got to destroy it.
What machine?
He made me build it. To hide him. Destroy it. So that you can destroy him.
Alright. Let's take the flamethrower. I can finally reassemble it. I'm sorry, Yuki.
How did O'Neill get turned into that thing?
I don't know. I've been locked in my safe house since you left.
And then
When Liam called and asked me to meet him, I was so relieved to hear his voice.
I believe
But he
you.
wasn't Liam. He was that thing. I tried to get through to him, but you heard him. Theodore Wallace did something to him.
Poor guy. I didn't want to have to kill him.
You didn't have a choice. Theodore wasn't gonna give him up.
Yeah.
So what now?
Let's take a look at this machine O'Neill was talking about.
I think it's on the other side of the room where you found us. Let's go.
Here's the flamethrower.
Yes, Master. Of course. The machine is operating as it should.
No. I would never disobey. Of course I will. Yukiko, can you hear me?
He called her at his behest. At least she's alive and safe with me. Sykes might have gotten out. For all I know, there's a 1 in 4 chance. And Esmeralda, she's gonna be fine. She can take care of herself. I'm sorry, Liam. Broken flamethrower. Well, we'll have to repair this first. Then we can combine it. This flamethrower's fuel tanks are damaged beyond repair. Wait, hold on. You'll need to find some replacements before you can use it. I have them. The weapon seems to use custom-made parts, so we'll probably need to find a similar weapon to salvage the tanks from. You have a feeling that you're not going to find one just lying around, though. I have all the parts.
I could use this, but it's broken.
I have them.
If I found the right parts.
Yeah, it's a foregone conclusion. I've solved that as with quite a few of these, I have solved the puzzle before I stumbled across it. Alright, security clearance level 4. Mirror. I don't think he was the traitor from the get-go. That doesn't seem particularly sensible. Show me what happened.
I would never disobey.
Yes, Master. Of course. The machine is operating as it should. Thank you, Father Theodore. To hear you say that, it fills me with pride.
You have done well.
What? But she is harmless to us. She's not... No. I would never disobey. Of course I will. Whatever pleases you. Yukiko, can you hear me? I'm in the fabrication room. Clearances don't mean much when everyone's dead. Just... please come and meet me here. I have something to show I'm sorry, Yukiko. But he demands it.
They did care for one another as far as I can tell. And I get it that he was willing to give in. And that's horrible, but still. He didn't want to. He was weak-willed, so he didn't resist that particularly strongly. But he did resist it. A bit. He was appalled at the idea. He didn't want to hurt her. And... hey, he didn't. He didn't actually kill her. She's fine. Alright, what's done is done. I don't have that many weapon parts, so that's not gonna happen. I'm out of basically everything, yeah. Let's craft one harpoon bolt. That was one hell of an encounter. Freeze bolts seem reasonably useful. Most importantly, the thing I came here for, the flamethrower. Flamethrower. This odd weapon can be used to quickly fill an area with flaming liquid. It is heavy and cumbersome enough to restrict movement. Fuel will be loaded into the flamethrower immediately upon crafting. Q will stow the flamethrower on your back, allowing you to move freely. Interesting. We can't craft flamethrower fuel, can we? Though we may be able to find it. But I have it! Alright, I can't exactly wield it over here, I believe. Can I get upgrades for it? No! Apparently not! I want to talk to Tatiana. I don't think she'll have anything to tell me, but I want to see. Apparently you don't necessarily talk to her only once per episode.
You look like you could use some help, Detective. I know my office is
Let's read this.
Mark of influence. Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
Yeah, so I guess these are really meaningful. Maybe they allow him to, yeah, maybe they allow him to do something. I don't know. Is it just a symbol?
Stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Yeah. Oh boy, yes. Now I will hold off on using the flamethrower until I actually need to use it. Yes, I have been holding off on basically everything.
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about.
Correct.
Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
In operation, huh? This looks like the stabilization field, except maybe it's the destabilization field. That would make perfect sense.
What is it?
I'm not totally sure. But it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter.
Yeah, maybe it's the
Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Explosives expert.
Sebastian, I'm starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
I love her. Okay, so she loves the explosives. What if this is the stable emitter field and we blowing it up will make things even worse for us?
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Dr. Esmeralda, when you are ready to arm the explosives. Well, not quite yet. Let's explore. I'll talk to Yukiko as well. Ah, there you are. Of course. We've missed about half of them, huh? All right, let's talk.
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman.
Okay, at least we get an opportunity to talk, and every time we get an opportunity to talk, a rare opportunity to talk, let's talk. Esmeralda, about Maya, about fighting Fyodor. What about you? Okay, Esmeralda.
You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
She's a psychiatrist, of course she
One
does.
big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier.
Yeah, I know.
You're damn right I am.
Yes, she is. Tell me about Myra.
I assume you know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well... I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
Hopefully, you can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
Right, of course. Can you provide us with family therapy? Because if there ever was a family in need of it. Okay, let's talk about finding Theodore.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true.
There's only one way to find out.
Yep, because hypothetically he could have been lying one final time. We blow up the stable field emitter keeping the Morrow intact, and everything falls apart.
I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
Okay, stay safe, please. I don't want to lose any more people that I have met than I already have. I wonder if that civilian is still fine. Okay, well, that's everything, isn't it?
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman.
You know, I will head back and I will save before we do this. Maybe I should craft a couple of things, I have no idea. I sense that things will just spiral out of control the moment we proceed. I'm desperately trying to figure this one out. Was Liam actually his normal self on his deathbed, or was he not? Was he telling us the truth? Is this the way to go? Because if he was, and this is the way, then that's great. Now, is this our stable field emitter? Because if it is, what about the one back at Town Hall? Should we blow that one up as well? I thought the stable field emitters were one of the few things keeping these places from being completely dysfunctional. Blowing them up seems like the worst thing to do. So I don't know. Although maybe it's the unstable field emitter. Maybe it's ruining things rather than... I don't know. Whatever. Torres?
Tell me something, Torres.
Let's talk first. And then the quest objective. Tell me about Hoffman.
So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position.
Fair point.
She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
She's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
Makes sense. She's not anti-Mobius. She's not a part of the conspiracy, but I'm willing to trust her.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
Affirmative.
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place.
Makes sense to me. All right. We're kicking Hoffman out. She should head to safety. But the two of us are going in side by side. I'm not doing this alone. I want Torres with me. Okay, what are you doing here? Well, there's a personal reason. We've read her diary.
No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey... When Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
I don't care what she had to do. Yeah. Because ultimately, as easy and convenient as it may be to say, especially on other people's behalf, holding grudges isn't that particularly useful. It's just that most of the time people don't necessarily change that much, so you can make reasonably good predictions about the future based on the past. But hey, as long as I know that she's a decent person now, and she actually is a decent person now, assuming that, then the terrible things she may have done in the past, I can treat as irrelevant. I don't care. Fine. Atrocities of all sorts. Whatever. If you're gonna start doing the right thing right now, that's the best possible outcome. That's the best possible outcome for any of us. No matter whether we have done good things, bad things, or neutral things. What matters is what we do from here on out. The future rather than the past. Alright. Let's blow this thing and go home.
Tell me something, Torres. Is that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
Let's do it.
I'm good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Don't betray us. Alright, let's back off.
Here we go. Operation Kick Ass happening in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, do we get banished to the Shadow Realm after we've done this?
Are you okay, Torres?
Please don't tell me you're gone. Esmeralda.
Where'd you?
This might be your nightmare realm, Sebastian.
Sebastian Castellanos. You refuse to step into the darkness.
Correct.
So you tried to bring me to the light.
Yeah.
Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then. I await you.
Esmeralda.
Want to find your beloved daughter? Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
For all we know, it's an illusion. Chapter 12, Bottomless Pit. Use the communicator to find where his voice is coming from. And of course, we have no map of this region. Hey, this place does have enemies, true, but it also has goodies. Am I seriously hellbent on not taking them out? I could go for self-kills, there's basically nothing here though. So dark though. There's probably a statue of the goddess someplace. Oh dear, this is one place I really do not look forward to searching thoroughly. For good or ill. I really hate this. Ow, stop it. Get some help. Every hit with the double barrel shotgun effectively counts as 2 hits. Amusing. Twice the barrel, double the shot. Stupid pit. Have we actually done the right thing by blowing that up? Well, I don't know. I don't know. How can I know? How can I possibly know? Wait, what? No green goo? This is outrageous. It's unfair. I don't have a map. There are invisible walls all around. There are very few places that allow me to hide properly, which isn't particularly great if I like to rely on sneak kills, which I do. Any documents, slides. I might as well be thorough, I guess. I might as well slay them. What a damn nightmare. Advanced parts? No, hold on. Ah, handgun ammo pouch. Of course you should explore. I mean, come on now. 4th out of 5. I don't know if this might not be the last one. After all, I might have missed some things. Because as much as I like the idea of seeing absolutely everything there is to see, there are limits even to my patience. Yeah, that thing's gonna rise. Roar, you say? Oh, another axe. Well, let's slay this thing with an axe. Pick up the other axe. I'm sorry, this, I was promised an axe? What, did the axe get converted to green gel because I couldn't pick it up? No, what? I just looked away and it stopped being the... Wait, hold on. No, I've got the axe. It was just hidden underneath all the blood. And I got the green gel too. There's not that much here to explore. It's just that the fog is getting to me. Stupid fog. Yeah, I'll lift that momentarily. Don't you worry. Bottomless pit. Yeah, there's something to pick up over here. I think it's gunpowder. We'll see. I think I no longer have to stay perfectly quiet. Yep, 6 units of gunpowder. How about over here? Anything useful? Anything of note? Anything, really? No. Well, let's proceed. That's oh dear. It's not the sort of place where I want to hang out. I think Torres has been cast into her darkest nightmare. She's got the thing she regrets. I don't think I've seen her realm. But presumably she's struggling with that. And depending on whether she can actually forgive herself and move on, she will or will not get out. We'll see. What am I even doing? This doesn't appear to be lifting all that much. Oh, okay, just turn it a couple of times and it will open. Just had to prime it, I guess. However you want to put it. Is that a bicycle? Oh, no. Yeah, I guess it is a kid's bicycle. What else would you expect? Let's get through this nonsense as quickly as possible. Well, this isn't as quickly as possible. Backstabbing everything isn't really gonna expedite all that much. I'm just desperately wondering whether we have done the right thing, because it seems... Do you have a front and a back? I think you do. Well, it's neither facing me or away from me at this stage, I think. Nice. I think this was the next step. I think it was the right step, but how? This might have been a stable field emitter. I think it might just take down the firewall over there between the business district and, I believe, the residential district. But I don't know. Maybe indeed the situation is such that things needed to get worse before they can get better. And they'll fall even... Damn it, come on. Yeah, my pistol is more powerful. And that's about it. I should have used the axe, picked up the axe, you know the drill. Yeah, whatever. Now I'm out of ammo for almost everything. Yeah, so next up I'm using the axe if I'm not using a stealth kill. Yeah, but yeah, my hypothesis is that maybe things needed to get worse before they got better. Maybe we needed to destroy that. Maybe it was the stable field emitter. And maybe we needed to destabilize the place before we could possibly save it. And if that was indeed the case, well, we will have to undo what we have done. And we'll have to go back, turn off the stable field emitter in Town Hall. I believe I've said that at least once. But I may very well say that a couple more times. Okay, we're not heading that way because that's actually the destination. Oh great, here are the burning guys. I could just... yeah, I could just ask these... I could just ask these guys nicely. Are you seriously that stupid? That oblivious? I guess you are. Well, that sucks for you, I guess. Look, the visibility over here is nigh on non-existent. And got ammo on this. Don't tell me that this is Sebastian's room, because that's what I was hanging. No. It's presumably supposed to be. It's supposed to represent the version hanging on his walls. You know, it's another depiction of the same thing, but not the same thing. Okay, a document over here. Let's read it. What do we have here? Burnt page from Submit to Freedom 2. We've already read Submit to Freedom 1. What is freedom? It's a word and a concept rife with individual meaning, yet utterly meaningless in the scope of time and space. We are comprised of atoms. Oh, spell me. We are comprised of atoms. Each atom has a central nucleus that is orbited by electrons. The space between these elements is vast. We are mostly made of nothing. Yeah, I've heard that one when I studied philosophy. Yes, there's more nothing in there than something. True. A hard fact to accept, but there is power in this knowledge. There is opportunity to acquiesce. There is strength in surrender, as long as you are willing to submit to freedom. Yes, Father Theodore, clearly freedom is slavery. And slavery is freedom. No brighter idea out there than to, you know, just do what you tell them to do. Really tracks, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Why wouldn't they? Clearly because they are benighted fools who are too limited to understand the glorious wisdom of your ways. Alright, invisible wall over here. Is that a thing? That's a thing. What thing is that? Weapon parts? Yeah, great. Oh, 60 weapon parts. Glorious. Can't really craft. There's no mirror here. Now, is there? Fine. Oh, navigating this place is so annoying. Can't... I don't have a map. There are no landmarks to rely on. Best you can do is just stick to cardinal directions and whip around from time to time, swooping the area and picking up anything you notice. And hoping you've been thorough enough in your investigation. Home wrecker! You've wrecked his home! At least within the confines of his mind. I know, that's not a... Yeah, that's the destination. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. You know, there basically isn't anywhere to get lost, though. This is a reasonably small space, now that I look at it. So yeah, I really needn't worry. It's fine. Okay, fine, I think we can go for our final destination right now. One final check. Is there anything out there? No, that's a lamp. Can't pick that up. We picked this up. I think we need to go there right now. Nowhere else to go. Yes, I know. They're gonna torment you. You know what's happening, Sebastian. Don't let it get to you. You know this. This isn't real. And she's not dead. She didn't die in that fire. You know that. You don't... There's no point in blaming yourself. You don't...
Never give up. Not like you. She tried to tell you.
But you were too stupid to listen. No, this isn't right.
Myra succeeded where you failed. You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Why were you there when I needed you? Why weren't you there when I needed you?
It's just Theodore trying to torment you. Trying to break you. It's not happening. Not in any meaningful way, at least. So don't give in. Don't despair. I can see you. I know. Ow! No way. You'll not die after a single hit. No! Heal. Damn it! It dodged my projectile. It's unacceptable. I've chained those attacks admirably, but alas, alas. There are some foes I can't exactly stealth kill. But I got that thing in the end anyway. This is hell. I don't have a huge surplus of resources, so this is not gonna be particularly easy. Well, look at me. Here I was, so proud of my boundless resources. Where are they now? Well, guess I could have crafted. Also, I have the one axe downs that thing. I should have kept that in mind. Oh, no, that's just... But it's obviously Fyodor doing this. There's the dog thingy crawling over there. I can axe it, I guess. Well, I can ignore it. That'll also do. As long as it doesn't spot me, I should be fine. Oh, come on, that was pathetic. At least I remembered I had the axe. So I was able to use it. Yeah, single harpoon, a single flaming harpoon bolt right in the head. It'll take it down. Absolutely. I still have the axe, so that's something I can use against many types of foes. Ooh, the final pouch for the Warden crossbow. That's nice. Of course, it's not like I'm getting plenty of bolts. I do desperately need the mirror. It's the one thing that can kind of save me. This place is so horrid, and I suspect this is not gonna be the last place I end up in. I'll just keep getting tossed around like a little hacky sack until I finally deal with the final bit of my trauma that there is to deal with. I'm skirting the edges. Yes, collecting green gel. I have over 12,000 K of it. So much. I'm just making matters worse for myself by insisting on slaying every single foe. That's what is actually happening. But I don't know this place. I can't map it out in my head well enough. There's too much stuff. And it all looks so similar. Like, take this churning thing. How exactly am I supposed to tell it apart from all the other ones? What is so different about it? Pretty much nothing. This is the other side of the mirror, I guess. And what about this part? Well, there's... If you act quickly enough, you can absolutely stealth kill these guys. Gotta remember, there's another axe over here. So if I need to use them, I can pretty much chain axes. Chaining axes is a good strategy. How am I supposed to remember this place, though? Huh, I could mark it on my map. No, I couldn't, because I don't have the map. When you have the map, you can at least rely on something, and you can check the map to know where you are, and then you can figure out how to get to another place. Whereas in circumstances like these, you'd love to be able to refer to some point further down the line, but you can't because you don't have the map, so you can't mark it. Yeah, they rise, dazed and confused. I was prepared to use the axe. There's another axe over here. Right here. Next to this statue. The left side statue. Will you get an up? Probably not. Probably not. Where is that optimism coming from? Sebastian was put in a nigh on impossible spot, as we have gone over with Kidman, right? That's what we've been doing for a while. We've discussed this entire situation. So yes, I get it. He was convinced Lily died in a fire. All evidence pointed to that. Myra thought differently. But, well, it didn't seem reasonable. And then Myra was gone. He tried his best to do all sorts of things. It's not reasonable to expect him to have known. And even if he has failed to some extent, well, I guess he'll just have to live with that. And he has lived with it. And you know what he did? He didn't give in to despair. He did not let that failure define him. Well, it is not the entirety of the time. But yeah, I guess he kind of did give up. He did start drinking. But he has given up on giving up, so to speak. So rather than continue down this foolish path, ow! Damn you! I hate these things. They stay low, they're sneaky, they're annoying, they deal a lot of damage. Took my axe. Oh, there's another one of them. You can't backstab them. They smell you. They know. What am I doing now? I'm searching for the damn axe I left behind. There was one somewhere. There were two. Oh. I honestly feel kind of sickened at this juncture. Is there anything of value that I could possibly find in this place? Anything else? I think that's my final destination. Might be a statue of the goddess perched somewhere. Everything is so blurry. There's no map. I'm so disoriented. Let's just head towards the transmission. I don't think I'm missing out on anything, and even if I am, it's hopefully nothing important. I suspect I'd lose more by... Yeah, let's just leave that beast. Don't have the resources. Oh yeah, I feel so weak. Yeah, indeed, of course. But I can't give up. Can't give up, damn it. As we leave Sebastian, he's in the deepest, darkest pits of despair, yet when one is at one's lowest point, the only way to go is up. To witness our brave protagonist face his fears and come out victorious, watch the next part of my playthrough of The Evil Within 2. Thanks for watching so far, and you will see me elsewhere.